Hey everybody, we are here with Jay from Dirtbox Overland, and they're kind of showing off their new Genesis camper. So this is a newer product you brought to the market. You've been making the regular Canopy campers for a while now, but you kind of went all out in this new model. So we're excited to check it out, but can you run through some of the kind of the new features and what kind of really sets us apart?
Super stoked for this one. This one we've been working on for quite a while now. People thought we were crazy to go ahead and go this far with making something to this level, but we wanted it for ourselves, and we've had a lot of input with the original Dirtbox. The Dirtbox is at a phenomenal price point. You get a lot of good stuff. The thing's stout, it's built well, it's got all the goodies. But this is for the full-size guy that just wants a little bit more. A little bit more luxury, a little more attention to detail, these little fine features all over, and also a little bit more extreme weather capability handling as well. And doing it in class. So one of the biggest things about the Genesis camper is the new scissor lift setup that we've got on the front there. So there's scissor lifts out there, but this has got some different geometry to it. Most scissors can't handle this long load of this big tent or the weights on top of it. The geometry specific on this one kind of goes almost into a kind of a knee lock position, so we can carry 200 pounds of weight on the scissor lift. Wow. What's also neat with that is the other problem with the scissor is you've got, this thing's so big and tall, you could handle stuffing in the tent on the back and on the sides, but getting around the front, you're poking with a stick. We have a special little kick-in hinge that knocks that in. Also provides some torsional stability with this huge tent on there. Nice. So that's a plus. And then the other thing that is really cool, is over the top, is we spent a lot of money and time developing the fabric of this. We basically have a 5-layer fabric on this. Wow. So it is a very heavy Cordura. It is impregnated with basically a waterproof membrane. You would have something similar to Gore-Tex on those lines. Then you have a silky, it's basically a nylon kind of silky layer to help keep that from chafing. Then an insulator, and then the Alcantara interior stuff on that, which has got that nice touch and feel. Yeah,
I was really impressed up in there, just the nice fabrics and everything. It's like,
yeah, you get up in it and it gets quiet.
It does, it's like sound deadening.
Yeah, it's sound deadening, it's that nice. So there's probably around 68 pounds of fabric in this thing. This is, so the unfortunate thing for all the mid-sized guys is this thing is a little too heavy to handle that. The mid-sized truck can handle it, but you can't carry much else if you do that. So this is for the full-size guys. Plus, having the extra room is important. And that scissor lift alone, so we love wedgie tents for the strength and simplicity. So trying to achieve that from a scissor was a lot of work, but the beautiful with that scissor, we've now gained 19 inches of nose clearance. Wow. So instead of now sleeping with your feet towards the end, you can sleep up in the front there. You've got a nice window, breathability, cross flow through everything. The windows are increased in size.
Yeah, I noticed the window's a lot bigger in this.
Yes, they're really big.
You have more fabric, so.
Got more all the way through there. Also, the rainfly itself is greatly improved. I want to say improved, it's just bigger. It literally hangs all the way out the front. There's a little sun window in there now too. You can actually Velcro that out and have sunshine through the little clear part. The other thing, because this rainfly is so large on that guy, the chance of damaging it in 5 years or 10 years from now is definitely there. So this is now completely removable and replaceable. Nice. So, because you would zip up the sides and roll it up, get out of your way. This one, you could do the same, or you can just take it off completely, which is a nice plus. That's cool. The other things too is we've changed up the extrusions a fair bit. We've added some to the lineup. This whole tent, this whole Canopy camper is a T6 extrusion instead of combined with T5 and T6. Gotcha. And we primarily did that so we could thin out the extrusions because they're huge. They're massive extrusions and they're long. We have to have a certain amount of flex given into that. And we can't be too heavy, but you can even see this crazy piece here, starting from here all the way around to this piece there. That is one extrusion.
One custom extrusion.
One custom extrusion. And then you can see, like his brother here, you got a propane tank that's just literally bolted to that extrusion. That's not easy to do. But these things are plenty tough for that. Along with it, you've got the ability to run internal wiring through that and pop out through gland nuts. So,
I see the wiring gland there. That's a nice touch.
You know, in little touches, instead of just a badge stuck on something, we'll actually stamp it out this time. And that's actually a CNC'd aluminum piece on there. And then properly paid. Like
there's a lot of attention to detail.
It's a lot, exactly, you nailed it. There's a lot of attention to detail. And I was talking to somebody earlier about extrusions are the way to make things because you go with the thickness you want, you go with the shape, all that profile
you have total control.
Total control. The only thing that Tal and I are kind of bummed about is when we start doing this, we're metal fabricators. You know, we like to break metal, we cutting this and all that stuff. So we've kind of lost that. This, we brought it back a little bit. If you start doing some close-ups on this, you'll see all these fine detail elements of a little laser cut bracket folded and broke and then waterproof riveted through there. Yeah. You have another piece here, there. So that's all over integrated. So you've got this fine mesh of the extrusion technology with our more old school sheet metal-ish technology and metal fabricating. The welding's beautiful. The fabricators and machinists and the guys who appreciate, guys and gals that appreciate the finer things in life are gonna be able, you can just get lost in here looking at all that stuff for weeks. Another cool thing is we've integrated, we've got an S-Pod set up in there, custom program for our deal. So there's a touchscreen here, there's a touchscreen upstairs.
Nice.
You can integrate that into your phone, because that's one thing, us as a manufacturer, we don't want to deal with the installation and wiring all the electric stuff. That's where we give to you.
Yeah, so
with the S-Pod, now it makes everybody's life a lot easier. You've got an S-Pod already integrated to the system. You can run your 100 amps of power to that. And then now you guys can put whatever lighting, anything you want anywhere. And that can be ran from your phone, that can be run from the touch screens. I'm not a tech guy, but I will say I do use the phone app for when I'm outside. I'll sit there and just dim down this light, or even your marker lights on the actual unit itself. If you're on the side of the road, you can turn it into hazards. Oh yeah. I could dim my auxiliary lights here. I could do all that. So that integration is nice.
Yeah, the S-Pod's nice because you also have down the road if people want to add other lights, other control for stuff, they already have it all integrated in there.
You nailed it.
It's ready to go.
You nailed it.
That's awesome.
So that's a nice feature as well. It comes right out of the box with, you've got 4 MOLLE panels, and then you've got a huge MOLLE box as well. So when you really kind of take everything in there and you add the cost of all those things together, price difference is there, but it's not that high from a regular Dirtbox, but you get all the extra features with it.
Yeah.
This is for that guy who wants that. And then you could outfit, and don't get me wrong, you could outfit the regular Dirtbox to handle all the extreme stuff this can. It just does it at a little bit lower of a price point because we're just kind of bypassing some of those little features that that we find dear. We love it. It's not necessary, but we really like that. And again, the Genesis really changes it up. You know, another thing too that's interesting, people don't realize how hard it is to powder coat slots of extruded aluminum.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
This thing is an electrocathodic dip unit, so an eco. So this thing, the robot takes it in, soaks it for however many minutes in the primer. That gets done, and then it goes into the next paint coat. So now everything inside and out is covered to an exact thickness of where we want it, and we have consistency through the whole thing. And people don't realize how much weight you gain with powder coating and paint. It's crazy. So this gives an even controlled coating through every single orifice and every channel on this entire thing. That's just an extra touch.
Yeah, that's just gonna help it last even longer and hold up in the harshest elements.
Yes, and this is made for, this is forever. Like this is a forever tent. You've got this guy, you're good to go. We've changed door seals. Like it's not just the seal, the whole component of it. You guys will be able to tell customers the details on how all that works to show it, because until you've actually touched it, seen it, smelled it, you don't get it.
Like I've seen a lot of the kind of normal Canopy campers, and they're great quality. People love them, but this is really just a step above. And
cool.
Checking all of the fabrics, it's really, you guys put a lot of thought and energy into it.
Well, that comes,
it really shows.
That's a lot from you guys, because you guys see this stuff and you have hands on it all the time. So getting that accolade makes us feel good, because we've put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, I think you guys knocked it out of the park, and we're excited to start getting these installed.
Heck yeah, baby.
So if you're looking for some more info on the Genesis camper, be sure to head over to our website. We'll check out all the details on there. And if you want to get one for yourself, please give us a call. Happy to answer any questions.
Super. Yeah, you guys are gonna have one. You guys are gonna rock it. These guys do a phenomenal job. We've sold so many units through you guys just for your hands-on experience and running through, and the availability to explain to the customer what's going on. It's just been great working with you.
Nice. Cool. We're excited for this new camper, Jay. Appreciate the walkthrough.
Right on, man.
Look forward to see what you guys got next.
Cool. There's more coming.